Par. It's a word I haven't said on the back nine. So is squid, to be fair. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Zwing Swings. It's a series where I tell you how excited I am to play golf courses that have sat unplayed in my inventory for a couple of weeks. The newest course is Mars Gardens. It's something that I've been super excited about for a while, really since I heard about it, because I think space is cool. I think that Mars is cool. I always thought that like another outer space course in addition to our first one, the Tethys Station one. I thought that another outer space one would be really fun, and this one actually has like a whole low gravity setting on it that's going to make it totally different to play. Really fun. We've got low gravity mode over here on Mars Gardens. They've also added it as an option to play on the other two space ones, the Tethys Station and the underwater Atlantis. Now has a toggleable low gravity mode, so maybe we'll check that out in a video in the coming days. But I'm most excited to check out Mars Gardens, so we're gonna do it. I haven't seen anything for this. The last hole of the most recent course prior to this, the Wallace and Gromit course, the last hole was on the moon and had kind of a preview of this low gravity mode. So I've played a tiny bit of low gravity with that, and then I did go back and play the other space one, the Tethys Station, with low gravity, just to kind of test it out, and it was super fun. But this is my first time seeing anything to do with this course, total first impressions, and looks like we're starting out here. Came through the little airlock, and we've got our first hole right in front of us. Some sort of, I assume we're going to be in some sort of biome for the whole kind of thing. Maybe it looks like it's called Eden. Ecosphere for the development of extraterrestrial nutrition. So looks like this is where we're going to get our food while we're staying here to come up and play the course on Mars. Let's check out giant mode and just get a whole preview of what this whole thing's going to look like. Okay. So where are we starting out at the top or starting out at the bottom? We're starting out at the bottom. Looks like we've got some water we're going to play through, just a bunch of vegetation, some big old sunflowers, and then these arms are going around just automatedly doing our crops for us. So cool, this is going to be fun, and then, man, I'm already looking forward to, and also I've got anxiety about how difficult the fox hunt for the putter for this course is going to be. There's going to be a lot of places for things to hide in here. That's okay, that'll just make it more fun. So, first hole. Looks like I can kind of ride along that part, but I don't know how exactly the gravity is going to play on this. Like I said, I've only played about 20 holes of it, 18 holes of the Tethys Station, and then Wallace and Gromit's 18th hole, I think twice. So I'm just going to try to go around here and see what happens. Well, it did what we thought it would do. This is more like cement, like you're putting in a skate park, and we didn't get too much air under it, so we didn't get a whole lot of the low gravity effect here on our first hole. Hopefully shut up and just putt and get a nice birdie to start off. The one thing we are trying to make sure we do in this one is finish at even par or below par so that we unlock the hard course. So in a future date, probably right after this I'll record it, I can come back and do the hard mode, maybe do the fox hunt on video as well to get the special putter. This is the most recent special putter that I've got, and I forgot to switch off of it, but I do kind of like it. It's the ice layer putter. Again, you get a special putter for completing the treasure hunt, getting clues, and going all along the course and finding hidden stuff. It's one of the most fun parts of this game, but just playing putt-putt is the best part of the game, and I've said many times before, this game is worth the price tag of the Oculus Quest alone. I know it seems insane, but I have gotten $300 worth of enjoyment out of this game for sure. Let's test this gravity. Alright, so I was wrong. The gravity doesn't seem to be that crazy in here. Looks like you can maybe kind of go up that way. After screwing up once, I'm just going to take my medicine and try to go over into the main part. We're safe, but pretty long putt, but we're straight at it. We can see it, as I like to say on stream and on these videos. We can see it. If I can see the hole, I've got a chance. But I didn't hit it hard enough. Gotta take into consideration when I play this through my PC VR, it takes just a little bit more oomph to hit these. When I play native on the Quest 2, it doesn't take quite as much. Maybe there's just a setting I need to toggle to take care of that difference. This one looks fun. So it looks like you can kind of go through the bowl that dips, as long as you don't hit it right through the middle. Or kind of take a figure 80 path along the outside. I think I'm going to go just ride the edge there and see what happens. All right. It's about, what I expected, and maybe not the best we can ask for, but gives us a nice 4-foot putt for what I assume would be it's a par 2, so that puts some pressure on. Oof, I almost missed that. I almost pushed it just a little bit off to the right, but we'll hold par. After the birdie on 1, bogey on 2, par on 3 leaves us at even par. We're our first 5th or 6th, I suppose. I can multiply and add. Cool. All right, so we've got a place for recreation. We've got a nice swing microwave. All right. Didn't expect to see that in here, but it's Mars. Throw your expectations out the window. So there's probably some fancy ways to do some crazy stuff. It looks like we've got a bit of an opportunity to jump here, maybe land on this part and see if we land over there. I have a feeling if I try to do that, I'm going to end up in this or in that, so I'm not going to try to do that. I'm just going to be lame and go kind of where it wants to go. See if I can get a good bounce through that stairs area and maybe just ride that half pipe all the way along the edge. Well, it was going. It was definitely going. I just didn't hit it hard enough. I was afraid to hit it too hard. I didn't want to bounce out and over. So while we're not on the same plane as the hole right now, I'm not terribly upset about this. I kind of enjoy these shooting down a step things because sometimes there's a little bit of a jagged rock edge right here that'll kick it off one way or another. But if I get it right, I feel really smart. If I get it right, I feel really smart, and it's kind of those no pressure things, like a trick shot in pool, like a jump shot. If you make it, awesome. If not, this isn't something that you're supposed to make. So we'll see what happens as we go over the step. Oh, when I put it right next to the hole, it did kick off just a tiny bit that way. Of course, that's what I would say, right? Finish strong with a birdie to put us under par through 4 at 1 under. Really cool atmosphere. I don't know what I was expecting. It's not entirely what I was expecting. The moon one at the end of Wallace and Gromit, it's just wide open on the surface of the moon. You're hitting kind of over craters and stuff, and it's bouncing the ball up. So I thought maybe more of this was going to take place outside. But that does not appear to be the case. It's kind of interesting that that's open. I want to go over there and see what's up. Maybe the hard course will have more to do out here or in those. I doubt it. There's that right there. So it's cool that we're in this biome. Biodome. Viva Las Biodome. This one looks fun. So again, maybe I just didn't turn on low gravity mode for this. Maybe you have to do that. And it doesn't natively come with it. I'm sure I can't change it in the middle. But just out of curiosity. Server mode, options, visuals. I didn't know there are all these settings. It's cool. Okay. Let's just get to the game. There's some cool stuff here. Soccer ball, boom. Oh, can I hit it? Yes. Goal. Totally meant to do that. Totally meant to do that. Now that one has low gravity on it. Okay. Maybe I just haven't had to hit the ball up in the air enough yet. So this one is going to be a little trickier, I think, than it seems, because if you give it too much oomph, I think it's going to spin all the way around. And I don't want that. But obviously, that's flat. It's going to kick anything up. So take into account that we're going uphill. And then just try to come down on the first half there. Oh, I screwed up and it worked out very well. Let's come up here for a replay. I hit right into this corner and I got lucky. It bounced up and came through. For a second, I thought it was going to be the worst hole-in-one ever. I totally meant to do that. And I have a nice little shot here for birdie. I mean, sometimes it works out. For every time that you've done one that just totally sucked and you felt like it should have gone, you have to sometimes be like, okay, I didn't deserve that. I appreciate the karma coming back from a past really bad shot. We're going on some water here. Okay. So we can choose either path. It goes down and then up and down, down and then up and down, all kind of curves toward these safe zones. So I suppose there's probably a way to get it onto that the actual green in one shot. Maybe if we just can get right through here, we can end up over there. So that's my goal, is to end up where I can putt toward the hole after one shot. By the way, like every single one of these holes, there's a way to get a hole-in-one on, and you can look it up on YouTube. There's a bunch of people who do this, but there's one in particular. She's really awesome. She has just holes-in-one on every single one of these. It's possible. Some of the ones it goes up and like just dunks straight into the hole. There's a lot of really cool content on YouTube of people who are way better at this game than I am. I recommend checking it out. I suppose we could also go up. I think I like that better. To just curve up that and see if I can ride that down and onto the green. So that's what we're going to go for. This is going to be a long video. But I'm excited. This is my first freaking time playing Mars. I've only had this for the 2 weeks that it's been out without doing anything about it. So I hit it too much. Okay. Now get over and come back. Yes. All right. I don't know how well that's gonna come through with my twisting torso as I shot that. So we'll get a replay. Up off the wall. Zigzag back. And it's gonna save us a par here. Well, hopefully. Don't put the, don't ever assume. All right, so we got a par off of it. Par. And we'll head on over to the next hole, which is going to be over here under a bit of a bridge. All right, so this is going to be fun. This is fun. I gotcha. So it looks like there's a couple of ideas. Maybe you could try to go up here and kind of this goes up and then down, so maybe there's a way to go up and keep it. It looks a little more fun to try to curve off this wall. I think that's what we're going to do here. Over the water. Hopefully that lip is tall enough to hold onto the ball on the other side. Let's give it a shot. Oh my gosh. Sweet. Well, We'll watch a replay of that. The angle was right. See, again, that's one of those that like easily could have like totally screwed up, come down into the water, or it could have come over. If it hadn't hit the cup, maybe it was gonna roll on out, who knows. And like, there's part of me that gets upset that I didn't make that, but at the same time, it's like, I'm so close. So many other things could have happened to where that could have gone wrong. And I end up with a birdie, so don't sweat it. If you're that close to hole in one, you can go, what could have been. But don't let it ruin your attitude, man. This is pretty sweet. Okay, so up and ride that. Oh, I turned around. Ride that around. And then I guess it'll just corral in here. It doesn't look like that spinny thing is going to be much of a help at all. It just is going to hinder if we end up over on this left side of it. So ideally, get across this platform. First things first, across the platform without going in the drink on either side. It looks like it does kind of go down a little bit in the middle. So we might need to go to the right to kick it off to the left. What we really want to do is we want to wrap it around as much as possible. Looks like there's a big lip on that far side. So maybe up to the right just a little bit to kick it off around. If we can end up after one shot over here, that will be divine. Well, it's not done. It's still still moving it over here for us. Okay, so that kind of worked. I think going to the right was maybe a mistake because it really didn't come back enough. I think probably just going to the left would have been better. But maybe if I had gone to the left, it might have kicked it so much to the right that it came back that way. Maybe that's how you're supposed to do it, and we didn't get punished for doing the wrong thing there. Either way, I said I wanted to be where I could take a shot at the hole. Yeah, I just wasn't lined up, and this was really in my head. That's okay. Let's reset. That was one of those that, like, before I hit it, I was in my head. I was like, I'm not gonna make this. If that's ever in your head, real golf too. If you're getting ready to drive it, and you're like, you know what? Right now, I could just feel if I hit it right now, it's gonna be crappy. Even if you're with people, if people are waiting, step back, clear your head. Because if you feel like you're going to miss a shot, you're definitely going to miss a shot. I've missed a ton of shots that I thought I was going to make, but I haven't made a lot of shots that I knew I was going to miss. That was also very close to being a bummer city. Let's check it out. Through 8 holes, we are at 4 under after a couple of birdies there. After birdie, par, birdie after getting to 0. So, this will end out the front 9. Looks like we get to finally use that gravity. What's going on over here? Oh, this isn't one of those fancy things. This is just where we came from. I thought if I hit it in there, like the ball comes out over here like all giant, like on some of those holes from some of the other courses. But alas, that's okay. So it looks like we're just gonna be chipping. It's par 5. I don't want to rocket it way up there. But maybe if we can get over a couple of these to start with, where I can get a good shot just to get up on the green. Whoa. Everything okay? All right. It is occurring to me that maybe the game audio is not coming through. Shucks. You're like, but we already know that. We've been listening to the random music that you put in this from the very beginning. We were wondering why it wasn't making any sound effects as you were hitting it. I'll fix it for next time. Up there. Up there. Oh man, it was right on it. I am excited to see a replay of that. Holy crap, I feel like I almost dunked it. Oh man, right on. It hit right in here, straight as an arrow. Look at this one more time. Just, you saw how straight it was? Now look, 12 inches behind. That's crazy. I was just hoping to end up not taking a second shot from the tee, actually. I was just I was just trying to end up not worse than where I started or even with where I started. Now I've got shot number 2 on a par 5, 16 inches from the cup. All right. We've been very, very lucky on this course. I'm going to be honest. Albatross. Very lucky. There's like 3 shots that went my way that very, very well could have gone for 3 or 4 more shots. Counting my stars, that's a very good front 9 at 7 under. Sight reading that for 7 under. Okay, this one's pretty straightforward. We're going to go up. We're going to try to end up over here. It's not simple. I've played these kinds of ones before. They're fun, but they're also frustrating. You're trying to do too much and you don't end up over there on the first one. That's a big bummer. Light. Let's see. Let's do it. Bounce up. Oh, it was on it. Oh. Check this out. It was straight at it. Ugh. If maybe that had hit on the green there, it might have had enough to bounce up and over. At least we get to take a really fun shot over a round ramp. These are impossible shots. Goal number 1 is to end up over the ramp. Goal number 2 is to not hit it so far that I end up down there. Goal number 3 is to leave it close to the cup. We're gonna try to make it, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Okay, we stayed up here. We're good there. Now you just gotta make this one. Oh no! We built up a big cushion on the front 9. And we'll use it. We'll take advantage of that cushion here. Still at 6 under through 10. Okay. Interesting. This looks like a real golf hole. So the angle is moving, but if you hit it right, that's going to be tough to figure out exactly where to hit it. That'll be fun to perfect, but for now I've got to do something. Stop ball, stop ball, stop ball, stop ball, stop ball, stop ball, stop ball. Oh my gosh. There's the tiniest lip. Oh my gosh, is there even, yeah. It is like a half an inch. Let's watch a replay. Just enough to keep it on there. My goodness. Thank you, video game gods. This thing on. Yeah, all right. Gotta make this one. Boom. Birdie. Okay, we got the last hole's stroke that we dropped back, so we'll just pretend I got pars. Really good, solid pars on both of those. Okay, so I want to hit that inner little thing and wrap around, but I don't know how to do that. And if I hit it too hard, it's going to go flying. Maybe, well, we'll just have to see what happens. Stay in the thing. Stay in the... Oh, no. That went over the far ledge. That's our first bad out of bounds shot. That's our second... Oh, no, it came back. Okay. Par 3. We're in a tough spot because that's going to be next to impossible to make that shot. So the goal here is we just want to end up where we can shoot at the hole, and secondarily, just within 3 feet of the hole would be grand. Let's not get greedy. Let's just make sure we end up in a playable position. And then execute. Make your little putt. Oof, I'm just off a tiny bit on all these. But it went in, got the bogey. Okay, -1 through the first 3 of the back 9. Going upstairs again? Yes, we are. VR. I haven't been commenting on the environment enough. I'm sure this is all cool. Thanks, Eden, for all your helpful stuff. Miss M students, cool. I don't know what any of that stuff means. I haven't been paying attention. Get around to it another time, though. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. So much, like, detail. All these eggplants, corn, wheat. Alright, so we've got a water hazard. We've got some fun little ramps to play with. I think I'm going to go this way and see if we can end up over there. I'm going to go up pretty high to start with because they've built the ramp up to let us do that. And I feel for some reason a connection to the ramp, and it's telling me go up fast and high, and then that's going to bring it all the way around. So, son of a gun! Not that high. And zoop. We'll pretend that the first shot was really close, and then the second shot just rimmed out. Oh, just like that. I'm prophetic. Okay, no, take your time. All right. Bogey, bogey. Still 5 under for the course. That's 37 overall. 1 over, 1 under, 1 over, 1 over. So 3 over. It's okay. It's okay. Got that cushion. Got that cushion we built up. More vegetation. Oh, okay. Thought we were going that way. That was just our walkway. Let's come back over here. So, ooh, I don't think we're gonna be able to go that way. That's gonna kick it up too high. I bet that we can go backwards. I bet that's a way. But I'm gonna play it the way it feels like it's intended, which is gonna be a line that's gonna go up this, hopefully enough across the top to get the momentum to come across and circle around 12 times, and then whirlpool in. Hole in one. I hit it too hard. Hole in 2. Okay. Par. It's a word I haven't said on the back 9. So is squid, to be fair. Okay, so we're gonna go up. We're gonna go up. End up over there. Why are you giving me all this nonsense down here? Is there... What am I overthinking? Is it just supposed to be pretty? Like check out the water and the grass? Okay, we're just gonna go up the tube, up the chute. Alright, I know I'm pretty far away, but I didn't want to shake the camera in case you could kind of see what was going on with it. But it just... Here's a replay. Pizza Man. It had a chance. It had a chance. This is a fun hole. I'm going to enjoy playing this. I don't know why all that's there. I guess just to confuse dummies like me. Hey, why is this here? So it can distract you? That was fun. I just really, honestly, I enjoy this. I don't know if it is concrete or granite or marble or what, but it is just kind of fun to use stone type surfaces in these mini golf games. We haven't really had too much of this. Arizona Modern kind of had that, but it was more like a red rock. Okay, so played similar holes to this in the past. Go up and try to end up there. So it looks like we're trying to come down, up, shoot 1, miss 2, end up in 3. If we end up in 4, we've gone too far. So I think as long as we don't end up back and shoot 1, that'll be good, and we'll just try to see what happens. Oh no, off the leaf, nothing but net. Come back and shoot out. Okay, it's a tough leave because that's preventing me from getting to the hole. I'm gonna do something kind of stupid because I know I can't make it. I'm gonna shoot at a spot right about here, have this come up, and maybe if I can just get it a little closer. I probably should just shoot it and try to end up over there, but I'm gonna be a little extra creative with it and see if it bites me in the butt. Ooh, it might have bit me in the butt. We're gonna go over the ramp. Shoot. Lost a stroke, but that was me just trying to get creative with it. Trying to, I don't know, I want to kind of experiment, and sometimes I like trying to see if I can play the bank. It didn't work out that time, but I'm one of those people, I would rather try it and fail than kind of later be like, I wonder what would happen if I would have tried that. I'm never going to be in that position again. Never going to be in that exact spot with that shot. I'll never know. This is cool. So we can go around Mysterio's head. Or we can go right up the middle. That's going to be sweet. Okay, let's do it. Let's hit it right up that little path. Right through there. I totally missed it real bad. Have enough? Ooh! Right next to the hole. I know that was a long one. We'll get a replay. Up and through. It kind of ran out of gas, and then it said, hey, no. I got you, babe. Alright. Still got a birdie. Put the first one in the drink and ended up with a birdie. That's a good way of saving your score. -6, 18th hole. Looks like we've got a stone loop. Oh man, and then there's another little loop if we get just lucky enough to come out in that trough. That's cool as heck. That's cool as heck. So hopefully zoop up, down, through. Let's get a hole-in-one. Let's get a crazy hole-in-one to end this really fun round on Mars. Par 3, the worst we can do on this is -3. I don't want to tempt fate, maybe -4. I don't care. We are guaranteed our hard course. There's nothing we can do other than run out of battery or get disconnected, so just hit the ball to jeopardize what I really wanted to do, which is unlock the hard course by playing this one. So up, through, over, shut up, hit the ball. Hold on, baby. Oh, it's up. It's over, through. No. Cool. We're going to show a replay right now. I'm going to show a replay right now. Me and the mouse in my pocket. Up, around, through. It did make it into this. Maybe just a little bit too hard. I think if maybe it come through a little softer somehow. It's going to be just tough to hit that angle right, though. Oh, man, I've got a big... Get out of here, control panel. Okay, it's tough. Want this, though. Oh, yeah! What a putt to end the game. A birdie that wrapped around. What was the final score on that? A -7. -7. I'll absolutely take that. Sweet birdies on the last two. Really good front nine. That's a fun course with a whole lot of replayability. I will definitely be back to play more of this. Excited to play and get some of the lost balls. There might be some cool artwork with the lost balls. And then soon I'm going to come back and do the whole fox hunt, play the course on hard, see what the difference is between the easy aesthetics and the hard mode. So check back in, and thanks for being with me. This was great. I'll see you soon. That was fun. Swinger Gaming Show!
powered by